Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against Syracuse. Starting on the mound in this one, John Green. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
About to get started here. Stepping in, Freddie Slade. And there's the strike. We are underway. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Right side. Foul. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Just
inside.
misses.
Ball one.
Ball one. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws it away. It's low and gets away.
Batting second, the catcher, Ozzy Almentar.
Nope.
And it's second.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Alfred Shurak. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL with RBIs.
Hey.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more on his team.
He missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man on second, 2 down. Down looking. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start for the Angels, Eldridge Lowe. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Now here is Cody Berger. With just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
Nope, that's down.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their career.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
That is good. The left field. Willie Benjamin.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Digging in, Victor Gallegos. Gallegos went deep in his most recent game. This one chopped to first.
Oh, that's foul.
And that's foul. Got him. Third out. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Sean Swigum. That misses. Ball one. Out to short. Berger. The throw to first. And quickly one away in the second.
That is it. The left fielder, Anthony Gentry.
Foul ball there. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ed Bonds, the next to hit for the Angels. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Tovar on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Forrest DeMonte. And that misses. And that is ball one. That one fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Nice grab on the run. One away.
That is good. The designated hitter, Xavier.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman, Jeff McEntee. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Got him swinging. On to the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Daniel Sandoval.
Sandoval.
Hey!
Bounce to the right side.
No, foul ball.
And foul ball.
What do you got?
Sandoval checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers kind of just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And
Ball,
another
that's outside.
Top of the third, no score. That one fouled off, 2-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air, right field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the DH, Freddie Slade.
At the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one in the air, center field. Tovar under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Brian Tovar.
Center field, Brian Tovar.
There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. That one inside. Look out. Line drive. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
That's a ball.
That pitch down.
Now quick throw to first. And he's back in safely. Got got him to chase one upstairs there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that pop hand to work on time.
Out on strikes. One out man at first. And now Alonso Gomez Phelps. He's 0 for 1. Here goes the runner. And that is out of play. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down.
And that one gets away complete. No advance, though. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 now. On the ground to third. Escobar. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position. His next home run will be the 200 in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Up the middle, Bonds. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Angels catcher, Ozzie Almanzar. Just missed. Outside with the breaking ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's
outside
ball 3.
Low. Ball 3. It's a leadoff
Ball 4,
walk.
pitches down.
And that's the go-ahead run.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, dude. The last one wasn't even close.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third. The relay. And he's out.
On the tag. Got it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Forrest Hernandez, the next to hit for the Angels.
Nope. Outside.
The Halos looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, 1 down. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. So in now for the Angels, Anthony Gentry. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. Out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Ball one.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope. Outside.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that extends the inning.
Up next to the Angels.
Now at the plate, Daniel Sandoval. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball strike right there. On a line. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Billy Benjamin.
Hey!
Ripped to short. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Right side, hard hit. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And now here is Forrest to Monty. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. On the mound now, Damon Rogers.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Nope. Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Slade wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 3-0. And ball
Nope,
4
that's
to
ball
aboard.
4. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, no outs. Ozzie Almanzar will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
0-1 now.
Ball.
Bounce to the left side.
Up next to the Angels, the second baseman, Alfred.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
That's ball 2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Now
Ball
one miss.
3.
The Angels trying to break this one open. We're at the top of the 5th. Ball 4.
Nope.
And a
Ball
run
4.
comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. A new arm into the game, the righty, Edmundo Diaz.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
On the ground, right side. Gallegos takes it himself, finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Gentry. He's already homered in this game. Gentry launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball 1.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
On the ground. And that's just foul. The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Next
That's ball
offering
3.
misses down and away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got it swinging for the strikeout. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Hey! That's a ball.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Sandoval in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Sets him down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and There'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Up next for the Lions, the third baseman, number 13. Yeah, McAtee.
Ball one.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say.
That's
Post
ball two.
their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now, Brian Tovar.
Ball.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. One out and a runner at second, last half of inning number 5.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And now 1 and 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Saunders in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1. And it's in there at the knees. Saunders not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Tovar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Hey! That's
He's
a
great
ball.
hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground out to short. Flips it. What a play. Inning over. Top 6. So in now for the Angels, Antonio Escobar.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Freddie Slade.
I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Almanzar.
Hey!
to the right side. Gomez Phelps tosses to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Cody Berger. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And that's it for a strike. It's 0-1. That's it there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Syracuse, the left-hander, number 23, Billy Benjamin.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ball 2.
The Halos up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Victor
The
Gallegos.
first baseman, Victor Gallegos.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Alfred Shurat.
Ball, that's out. Nope, that's inside.
Pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that one is lifted in the air to Monty on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. He's been a major factor in this one, but no damage this time around. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Next to hit, Sean Swigum. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
This one in the air center field. Tovar under it. And he makes the catch. Now here is Ed Bonds.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Hey. Nope, that's a ball.
Good
Nope.
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. James Hodges gets the call from the pen.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches
Ball
outside the zone
down
all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 1. Designated hitter,
Ball, that's low.
The Angels up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger. Makes his first trip aboard, and now the OPS leader is right back in his usual lane on base. And at second with 1 away, here's the third baseman, Jeff McAtee. 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. New pitcher now, Franklin Stallings.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And first offering is fouled off. Carter on at second with 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. We go to the 8th. Digging in, Daniel Sandoval. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Ball, that's inside.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Benjamin on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Not the norm today, as the league's OPS leader still hasn't reached base.
The third baseman, Antonio Escobar.
That's a ball.
Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Out number 2. At the plate, Freddie Slade.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey!
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Fakes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And it's second. And it's fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Roger Saunders. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. In there. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Hey!
The 0-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 8-2.
Well, everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Burger in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. Burger wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. In the air, left field. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He beats it. Safe. And it's 8-3.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on it.
Eugene Musser on the pitch here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitch this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here is Victor
Ball,
Gallegos.
inside.
One out, and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's inside.
That's in. Ball 2.
And there's a foul ball. Looking two-way now. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Forrest Tamonte. 0 for 3 in this one.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
And there's
That's
the ball.
ball 3.
Swings through that one. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Slider misses outside. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still, 1 and 2 count. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Sam Aller taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Sure, the leadoff batter as he looks at ball 1.
Ball. That's inside.
In his 4th year, 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 21, Hernandez.
Too high. Ball. No, that's low.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swigum in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two pitches in there, and the count is even. Now he's challenging a called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that's it at the knees for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Ed Bonds, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swings through that. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll do it. And we're back. Stepping in, Jeff McEntee.
Number 13.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
Inside.
Nope. That's
Ball
inside.
3. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Foul ball. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And it's the top of the zone for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The Halos leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And now the 0-1. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
That one
Nope,
inside
ball
and it's
2.
2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Nice grab. Here's one. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Back to the top of the order, Alonso Gomez-Phelps, the next to hit.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Two outs and a runner at third. We're in the last half of the 9th first inning. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
No, this was an excellent effort on the road, taking 2 out of 3 from a pretty tough club with some good fans in this one. But overall, played really good baseball, pitched well, they caught it, they were able to come up with the timely hits, and that's what you need to do to win a series.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.